My own brother stopped me at his wedding door and said our mom didn't want me inside. I drove 4 hours in a suit just to get turned into a ghost. A few months later, I watched them stand in a gallery and read what they did to me. I'd gotten the invite 2 weeks before the ceremony, addressed like an afterthought. No +1, even though I'd been with my girlfriend for almost 2 years. I still went, because I was 29 and stupidly hopeful, the same way I'd been as a kid watching my brother get the bigger slice of everything. I pulled into the gravel lot early, fixed my tie in the mirror, and smiled when I saw him in his tux. Then he stepped in my path. Hey man, his eyes wouldn't meet mine. Then he cleared his throat and swallowed hard. Next he said, Mom doesn't think you should come in. After that, the music inside kept playing like nothing happened. Again, I looked past him and saw champagne glasses moving. Then he added, she didn't think you'd actually show up. Next, my stomach dropped, but my feet stayed frozen. After that, I turned around and walked back to my car. I didn't bang on the door. I didn't demand to see her. I just drove home in silence, replaying his face and the way he didn't even flinch when I left. My girlfriend wanted to storm down and light them up. I told her not to. They loved calling me dramatic, and I wasn't giving them a fresh script. 2 months passed and nobody checked on me. Then my mom called in that syrupy voice she saves for when she wants something. Hi, sweetie. You've been so quiet. I asked, did you really not want me at the wedding? She paused, then snapped, don't be like that. You always twist things. So I said, okay, and hung up. My cousin reached out later, furious and apologizing, and she sent a wedding photo to prove what I already felt. Everyone was smiling, arms linked, holding champagne, and right up front was my old high school bully, the guy who used to shove me into lockers and toss my sketchbook like it was trash. He got a seat and a grin, and I got a locked door. That's when the last excuse in my head died. I made one more mistake and showed up to a family dinner after the honeymoon. The table was full, the good plates were out, and the only open chair was at the end by the coat rack. On it sat a paper plate, a plastic fork, and a fast food napkin like a dare. It's not a big deal, my brother said fast. We just ran out. There were 2 unused place settings right on the table. I set the paper plate back down and walked out. After that, I went quiet on purpose. I left the group chat. I blocked numbers. I stopped begging for scraps. Therapy helped me name what it was. Not family drama, just a lifetime of being edited out. I started painting again, because my hands needed somewhere to put the rage. I posted a piece I called The Paper Plate. A local curator found it and asked me to show in a small gallery. I painted another one. A tall, narrow canvas, split down the middle, warm light on one side, cold blue on the other. I titled it Threshold. No names, no calling anyone out. Just the truth, framed and hanging under soft lights. I only sent the RSVP link to my cousin, but the rest of the family found it immediately. My mom showed up wearing pearls and that fundraiser smile, my brother hovering beside her, and even my old bully wandering in like he belonged. They drifted to my wall and went quiet as they read the placards. Nobody could argue with a painting that felt like a closed door. 2 days later, my mom called from a private number. I don't appreciate how you depicted this family, she said, tight and angry. It was honest, I said. That's your version. No, I said. That's the version. You just didn't think I'd ever tell it. Then I hung up. A week later, an arts blog wrote about the show, and it spread. Strangers messaged me that they'd been the paper plate kid too, and opportunities started stacking another exhibit, then a paid one, then commissions. That's when my brother finally called and actually owned it. He didn't blame stress or hide behind mom. He said, I'm sorry I let you take the hit every time. My mom never apologized. She mailed me a perfumed letter that started with, Daniel, I don't recognize the person you've become. I didn't read the rest. I folded it once, dropped it in the trash, and felt nothing. Because the real revenge wasn't making them hurt. It was realizing they were never the gatekeepers.